Hello, I'm Tiffany and welcome to Flip Time from Children's Museum Houston. Flip is an exciting program designed for kids and the grown-ups who take care of them. Flip stands for Family Literacy Involvement Program, and it was designed especially for you by Children's Museum Houston to encourage your love of reading and learning. With more than 250 kids at 39 Houston Public Library branches, there's no doubt that the love of reading and learning can go on all year long. Today we will explore Flip kits by reading the stories that are inside of them and doing the activities that are connected to them. So let's take a look at our first Flip activity. Let's pick out the kit where we use today. There's so many kits to choose from. If we look at the tag on our kit, it'll help us to know what's inside of it. So here, this kit is called Press Here. That's the title of our book. And this is an orange tag, which tells us that this was designed for children from kindergarten to first grade. But kids of all ages can enjoy this. And we'll be exploring the theme of optical illusion. All right, let's go take a look and see what's inside of our kit. All right, here we have our book, Press Here, and we'll be needing some markers, different colors, and a stack of sticky notes. All right, so that's everything we'll need. Let's go ahead and read our book. This is Press Here by Hervé Tullet, and in this book we'll be interacting with dots that do some pretty interesting things. So get close to your screen and feel free to touch the screen and interact and do the actions that the book asks you to do. Press here. Ready? Press here and turn the page. So we have to press the dot. Press. Huh. Great. Now press the yellow dot again. What happened? Another dot. Perfect. Rub the dot on the left gently. Okay, this is my left. You rub it? What will that do? Well done! And now the one on the right. Gently. Let's rub it on the right. Whoa, what color did that turn? Blue. Wow. Fabulous. 5 quick taps on the yellow. Alrighty, let's count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. And 5 taps on the red. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, 5 dots. And finally, 5 taps on the blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Try shaking the book just a little bit. Okay, everyone, let's go shake, shake, shake. Can everyone go shake, shake, shake? Shake, 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 shake. Not bad, but maybe a little bit harder. Okay, harder. Everyone say shake, shake, shake. Shake, 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 shake. There. Well done. Now tilt the page to the left just to see what happens. Okay, so everyone, let's lean to the left as we tilt the book. And then to the right. Everyone lean to the right. A little bit more. Let's see what happens. Excellent. Now shake the book one more time just to get everything back in order. Okay, ready? Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Interesting. Try pressing down really hard on all the yellow dots. So let's find all the yellow dots and press down really hard. Ready? Yellow, 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 yellow. Good job. Oh, that's funny. Turn the lights back on again. Try pressing them all again. Ready? Let's press all the yellow dots again. Yellow, 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 yellow. Perfect. Hold on. 2 of these dots seem to have switched places, but which ones? Let's see. Let's say the colors, okay? And see if we can point out which ones switch places. We have red, yellow, blue. Red, yellow, blue. It's a pattern. Red, yellow, blue. That's right. Red, blue, yellow? That's not right. Red, yellow, blue. They switched places, didn't they? Now press hard on all the dots, really hard. Ready? Let's just go ahead and say all those colors again as we press down on all of those dots. Say those colors loud. Red, yellow, blue. Red, yellow, blue. Red, yellow, blue. Red, blue, yellow. Red, yellow, blue. I wonder what that's gonna do. Not bad. Okay, shake them up a little. Say shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Ooh, pretty, isn't it? Try blowing on them to get rid of all the black. Okay, so everyone just blow. Oh, maybe a little bit harder? Maybe a bit harder. Let's do it one more time. Ready? Whoops! That might have been too hard. Stand the book up straight and make those dots drop down again. So, see if they'll drop down. There you go. That's perfect. Now clap your hands once. So let's clap one time. 1. Whoa, what happened? They got bigger, didn't they? Clap twice. 1, 2. 3 times. 1, 2, 3. More. Let's clap more. Ready? Oh my gosh, how much bigger can they get? Woohoo! Keep clapping. More. More. Uh-oh, too loud. Quick, press the white dot. Find the white dot? Bravo. Want to do it all over again? You can just go right back to the beginning. This way. And you're ready to start all over again. The end. In our book, the dots seem to move as if by magic. Today we're going to be creating a flick book or a flip book. A flip book is a book with a series of pictures drawn on different pages, and they're just slightly slightly in different places so that when you flick through the pages really quickly, it seems as though the pictures are moving. So that's what we'll be doing today. You will need a pad of sticky notes, and if you don't have sticky notes at home, you can get a stack of papers and staple them together or bind them together with tape or something, so that you have a good little stack. And you'll need some markers. Place the sticky notes on a table in front of you with the unglued side, this side, facing you. Think about what you want your dots to do in your story. Will they bounce? Will they roll? Will they be chased by a dog? Use your imagination. So choose a marker for your first dot. I will pick, let's see. I'm trying to think about what my story would be like. So I think I'll start with the blue dot. And then you'll be going to the last sticky note or the last paper in your pad to start your story. So you'll be, the story will progress from bottom all the way to top. And make sure that your pictures are on the bottom half of the papers or on the bottom half of the sticky note, because that's where your story will be. So if you do it too far up, no one will be able to see your story. So we'll just get started. And like I said, you'll be drawing your story with your pictures moving just slightly for each page. And I think I'm going to add a new character in right about now. So he's going to come in from up here. This takes a lot of patience because you have to make so many different pictures for just one story. So I'm going to just make these two dots pass each other. So we have our bouncy dot over here and our rolly dot over here. All right, let's take a look and see how my story came out. That was pretty neat. What story did you tell? What did your dots do? Well, your dots seemed to move like magic, but it was really just an illusion. An illusion is a thing or an experience that confuses our senses. You know, our sense of sight, hearing, taste, touch, and smell. This causes our brain to incorrectly identify what we're experiencing, what's really happening. When we have our dots so close together and the change is happening so quickly, our brain interprets those pictures as something that is moving. Try creating more Flick stories about different things. What stories will you tell? Who will be in your stories? What will they do? For our next story, we're going to continue reading about dots. In this one, The Dot by Peter H. Reynolds, we'll be looking at the story of Vashti, a girl who takes a dot and turns it into a masterpiece. The Dot by Peter H. Reynolds. Art class was over, but Vashti sat glued to her chair. Her paper was empty. Vashti's teacher leaned over the blank paper. Ah, a polar bear in a snowstorm, she said. Very funny, said Vashti. I just can't draw. Her teacher smiled. Just make a mark and see where it takes you. Vashti grabbed a marker and gave the paper a good, strong jab. There. Her teacher picked up the paper and studied it carefully. She pushed the paper toward Vashti and quietly said, Now sign it. Vashti thought for a moment. Well, maybe I can't draw, but I can sign my name. The next week, when Vashti walked into art class, she was surprised to see what was hanging above her teacher's desk. It was the little dot she had drawn. Her dot, all framed in swirly gold. Wonder how that made her feel to see her dot that she didn't feel so good about the day before, all framed and special looking. I can make a better dot than that. She opened her never before used set of watercolors and set to work. I think she's inspired. Vashti painted and painted. A red dot, a purple dot, a yellow dot, a blue dot. The blue mixed with the yellow. She discovered that she could make a green dot. Vashti kept experimenting. Lots of little dots in many colors. If I can make little dots, I can make big dots too. Vashti painted and painted. A red dot, a purple dot, a yellow dot, a blue dot. The blue mixed with the yellow. She discovered that she could make a green dot. Vashti kept experimenting. Lots of little dots in many colors. Wow. If I can make little dots, I can make big dots too. Vashti splashed her colors with a bigger brush on bigger paper to make bigger dots. Vashti even made a dot by not painting a dot. See that? How she made some paint, how she painted around and left an empty space in the middle to make a white dot. Used her negative space. At the school art show a few weeks later, Vashti's mini dots made quite a splash. All of those works of art, all made by Vashti. All different types of dots. Look, I can even see a dot that looks like a spider's web. And this one reminds me of Jupiter. Pretty neat. Vashti noticed a little boy gazing up at her. You're really a great artist. I wish I could draw, he said. I bet you can, said Vashti. Me? No, not me. I can't draw a straight line with a ruler. I wonder what she's going to tell him. Sounds a lot like Vashti at the beginning of our story, right? Vashti smiled. She handed the boy a blank sheet of paper. Show me. The boy's pencil shook as he drew his line. Vashti stared at the boy's squiggle, and then she said, can you guess? Please sign it. The end. So in our book, The Dot, Vashti's teacher suggested that she make a mark on paper and then see where it would take her. When Vashti made her dot and saw it framed, she was inspired to create more works of art, better works of art. What are some things that we can be inspired by? What are some other things that can inspire us? Have you ever heard a song and wanted to draw a picture of what you heard or how that song made you feel? Have you ever gone outside and seen an interesting bug or a flower or seen an animal at the zoo or on TV and wanted to draw a picture of it? I know I like to see pictures of ladybugs and draw them or paint them, or different animals that I like. There is so much inspiration around us, so many things that can inspire us to create art. So think about things that would inspire you. Vashti's dot is abstract art. And abstract art means art that isn't a representation of a real object in real life. So it's not food or person or place or anything like that. It's just a shape. Some abstract art can be about shapes or different colors, and how those shapes and colors make us feel. Today, we're going to be creating our own masterpiece. So let's take a look at some of the materials that we'll be using. We need paper, of course. You'll need a pencil, and I also have a sharpener and eraser just in case I make any mistakes. You'll also need paint. So I have here from my flip kit a few different colors of paint. And for this activity, for this painting, you will not be using a paintbrush. You'll be using these cotton swabs because we'll be making lots of dots. So I'll need lots of cotton swabs to make my dots. If you don't have paint right now or cotton swabs, don't worry, you can easily do this activity with markers. Just make sure that you'll be making dots with your markers and not drawing with them. Before we use any paint or any color, let's draw or trace an outline of the picture that we want to make. You can choose to make something that is real or concrete, like an animal, a person, or something, or you can choose to make it abstract. Just make shapes and colors that are pleasing to you, but that don't represent anything in the real world. So I think I'm going to draw a turtle. So there we have an outline of my turtle, and so you'll be using kind of like a dot movement, so just dotting like so with your cotton swab. If you're using markers, again, just make sure you're making a lot of dots with the point of your marker. Don't brush, don't sweep. And I know that we sketch at the beginning, but sometimes it's okay not to sketch. Sometimes it's good to just to see how your artwork just kind of develops and flows. So if you want to just kind of do it intuitively, just feel it out, that's cool too. That's a good idea. One really nice thing to do when you're working on your art is to put on some music. So if you have a song that makes you particularly happy, or makes your imagination flow, makes you think, to put on in the background, put on some music and paint to your music. If you're deciding to do an abstract art, change the type of music that you're listening to and see how that music changes the type of art you do. Make sure you let your artwork sit and dry someplace safe, and just like Vashti's teacher said, sign your work. That is your art, so you should sign it. So I'm going to sign mine for Tiffany. And once it's all dry, I'm going to take it home and I'm going to put it in its own frame, because I am very proud of this work of art. It's very nice, I think. You've just created art using dots. You can go online or visit your local library branch to look up other works of art using dots, like that of the paintings of Aboriginal Indigenous groups, or a European style called pointillism. Thank you so much for doing the activities with us today. We would love to see the work that you've done. So if you'd like, take a picture of your artwork or of yourself doing your work and go on to Instagram and tag us at Children's Museum Houston or hashtag FlipKitCMH. Can't wait to see what you've done. Thank you so much for joining me today and exploring our flip kits. Remember, you can visit your Houston Public Library to discover more flip kits. With over 250 kits in our catalog, the love of learning and reading can go on and on. Bye.